Hi, this is John with iCoachNow, and this is our very first blog. So we'll go ahead and see how it comes along. Karen, you can edit this any which way you want. I'll try to be really still, so if you do choose to edit some of this out, my head will be in the same position, and hopefully it will seem somewhat flawless. Take a look at the background, Karen, and see if this works just fine. I've seen other blogs where they just do it right here at somebody's desk like this, and it usually turns out pretty good. I also think I need to learn to see where the camera is so I can stare right at the camera. Anyhow, maybe there's a few good takes out of this. One of the blogs that I thought about doing was just an initial blog. Why did we start iCoachNow? iCoachNow came out of a necessity. I've got two boys. They are currently in second and fourth grade, and you know, as I looked at becoming their youth sports coach, having been a high school basketball coach myself, I knew that preparation was really important, and that it'd be easier if somebody did all the preparation for me. So I went out on the internet and started searching around all kinds of content, right? Drills, skills, all kinds of blogs and websites selling you stuff and this, that, and the other thing. Well, what I didn't really find was two things. Number one that had a practice plan that would go ahead and break up each practice. So we, generally 20, 25 practices. No practice plans that covered that time frame. And actually most of the practice plans were just sheet practice plans that I still had to go out and find the drills and even come up with the formula as far as what was a good practice for the kids of a particular age group. And that brings me to the other thing, is that most of the content out on the internet is not for youth sports. Most of the content is for junior high at youngest, and most of it's high school and college. And so what you do is you have high school and college coaches that are putting content out there that is great for that age level, but what do you do for a first grader? What do you do for a third grader? What do you do for a fifth grader? And I just wasn't finding really good material out there. And so that's where iCoachNow came out. iCoachNow is as you've seen, a website that does come up with your practice plans for you. We've divided it into 3 different areas. Actually, probably more than that, but the primary areas are, number one, it's got to be fun, right? And so if the practice isn't fun, the kids just aren't going to enjoy it. And so what we've done is we've broken the practice up into 12 segments. Now, we're going off of basically an hour-long practice. Some may be a little bit longer, some may be a little bit shorter. Longer ones, each section will be, longer than 5 minutes. If it's shorter, 45-minute practice, it may be 3 or 4 minutes per segment. But what it is that it's really fast moving, and so the kids don't get bored with a particular drill, and they stay engaged and they work hard. And because you're moving along quickly enough, even the most problem child, the one that likes to talk or wants to do his own thing, and I've got a son that likes to do that from time to time, they stay engaged and they just keep moving along, and they enjoy that. And so, number one is to have fun. Number two is that kids do have fun when they get better. And so we've divided the practice in, of course, to 3 different fun segments. Right at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end, we have fun drills that they just get excited about. And then after the first drill, we go into what we call the individual skills. And so we teach them ball handling, we teach them dribbling, we teach them passing, and we teach them how to shoot properly too. Okay? And this is all age appropriate, first, second, third, and fourth graders is what we're primarily targeting right now. Certainly fifth, sixth, even into junior high can use this particular tool, iCoachNow, to go ahead and prepare your practices. Now, so we have individual skills, but we also have team offense. Now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because there's all kinds of offenses: motion, flex, read and react. You've got hundreds literally of offenses out there. And so we've chosen not to pick specific offenses to go ahead and and include an iCoach. Now we've had UCLA high or UCLA low, and that gives you some idea and some spacing and stuff like that. Eventually we'll go ahead and add some more, but what we really want to teach more is screens, cuts, and spacing. And what this allows you to do is create and read and react to situations rather than tell your players to